Hello and welcome back to the second game of the day here, which is yet again on Border. We seem to have come up twice today, and it is WaifuWarriors on the attack here, taking on Delta Force 6 on defense. My name is Harvey Tyler, and joined with me again today is Storm.
Hello.
Yeah. So, and once again, we've got the bet going on right now in the stream. So if you got the points, which you accumulate just by watching, if you follow us, if you host us, if you subscribe, then you'll get points. And yes, just go ahead and type exclamation mark bet the team and then the amount of points that you want to do. Take a look at the bans here. Delta Force 6 banning Thatcher and WaifuWarriors banning Monty. What do you think about those bans?
More of your orthodox ones compared to the game we had earlier today. Yeah, Thatcher, I think as Delta Force 6 sides is a good ban. It's a good ban in helping you being able to do bandit tricks on quite a few walls a lot easier, but there are still ways to bypass those bandit tricks, or if it's K trick, or there's quite a few ways to go below in that. So it's a useful ban, but there probably are better bans. The Montaigne, a lot of teams don't like to play the shield operators. Mirror windows, obviously, very good defensive wise, as we saw in the game earlier, if used correctly. And a shotgun, I think everyone just hates that.
Yeah, it's pretty standard ban. You just don't want to come up against it. Looking at the site, second floor, Armory Lockers Archives, most popular site. And the lineup is pretty standard really. Only one C4 probably, but you've got the Maestro cam to deny that plant. So yeah, it's pretty standard really. Take a look at the bets here. 86% of people betting for Delta Force 6 here. Only 14% going for WaifuWarriors, which is interesting.
Yeah, very much so. I think a lot of people have probably gone on what they've maybe seen as of late with Delta Force 6 in the qualifiers. If it's with WaifuWarriors, it could be any reason why they've gone that. I think it's a lot closer to the game than what the bets are saying. I think it could easily end up in a tie, but I think one team might just edge it over the other. What ways? I'm not too sure.
Yeah, and looking at defense, so they might be holding CCTV quite heavily.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be holding offices, maybe with the Maestro with the long angle to CCTV, and then a person, like you said, yeah, probably person, or it could be the opposite way around, in CCTV, the long angle into offices.
A lot of drones set up the east side here as well, so maybe some sort of east side tape.
Attackers must locate and defuse the bomb.
There is a wall soft here in the armory wall, which is interesting. That's definitely a bit of a weird strat. Not seen that often.
I think it's there just trying to catch the attackers off guard, and well, are we able to actually push this way and thermite the wall safely without getting nitroed?
Yeah, this Maestro's taken a lot of damage already. I don't know, maybe that was when he was sitting out that exterior Maestro cam. Brought him down to 25 health immediately. You see Shamrock getting very close to the side here, and it is indeed an east side take right now. You see, yeah, them sort of stacking up, droning out. A lot of drones inside CCTV, with Kevin playing in there right now. And yeah, there's a lot of people off site right now, and there's only one person off site. They're really holding an extended hold of the site here.
Yeah, I agree what you're saying. I think I'm surprised they haven't reinforced the all three outside office walls, because I think these would be a vulnerability for the attackers.
Webby at the first kill, picking up the Legion, passing into a gunfight with the Nomad. It's pinched from both sides. Good job there by the IQ and the Nomad, pinching that castle, as Maestro's also going down over here to the Ash, I believe. I don't know if he knows if he's downed yet. Giving a essential 2v5 right here with the Jaeger and the Mute. Yeah, he's in the Ash charge. See if he can kill this Maestro. Jaeger's going to push him. Jaeger's going to go down to the Ash. and he's looking for the Maestro. He finds him. There you go. So this is now a 1v5.
Bomb located by
See if it's
attackers.
going to be a flawless round in favour of WaifuWarriors as he's going to break down the hatch, try and drop. Got players chasing after him. Getting jackal tracked, and IQ is going to take him out on the main stairs as someone has left the game, and that'll probably be a rehost after the first round. Yeah. I don't know if someone was maybe lagging then, so, or if they just lost connection. But we will have to go to a rehost after that round. So yes, we'll be back with you in a second. Alright, and we are back after that rehost. Sorry about that. But oh dear. Put the round one on the wrong team. Well,
Oh, Lord.
that's an issue. Well, we're gonna have to deal with that issue error that I made there. So we'll be all really quick. 1 second. Hello and welcome back. We've corrected round score here. Or 1-0 to the attacking team, which was incorrect from what I had last time. And yes, so now we see them attempt to defend the same site again. And sorry for that pop up in the screen there, it's just as Storm's trying to connect. He's having a bit of issues himself as well today. Don't know what's going on with that. But until then. So, 1-0 to the attackers. Defense, same lineup as last round. We'll see if they're going to have the same setup or whether they'll change it up a little bit.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
You see the Legion heading. Yeah. It looks like an identical setup. Although, actually, no, they're now reinforcing. Off? No, yeah, correct. Same setup. So, hopefully they'll do a better job of managing to be able to defend it this time. As last time, they just sort of got overwhelmed and pinched. The castle got pinched. The Maestro took a lot of damage putting the exterior Maestro can down. And then people around the armory wall just got killed off quite soon. Looks like Moonplays is going to be going for the exterior Maestro cam again. See if he can pull it off without taking any damage. He certainly does. Very good. And we've got the castle and the Legion playing in the exact same positions. Maestro again playing in the same position. And looking at the attacking lineup, it looks like it is the same thing. And they're yet again going for this CCTV take on east side with Shamrock already at the top of east, taking a little bit of pot shots from the Legion underneath the castle barricade. And the attackers are now getting ready to enter into CCTV. With Ash punching the castle barricade here, and actually it's taken out by Moon players through the wall. Not quite sure, I guess he fired through the soft wall there and got that headshot. Brilliant shot by Moon players there. As we see the Jaeger take out the Nomad, and Jaeger on a run out here, downs the Thermite. I don't know whether he knows he downed it. He's playing really aggressively up inside here. He might try and push for that kill, although it looks like he's getting revived by Yaris on the IQ here.
Attackers have
Fuze is
recovered
down
their
though, a
diffuser.
lot of damage being dealt onto WaifuWarriors this round. And Snuggler's still playing this advanced position inside of CCTV. We need to see Mute's going for a run out. Gets one kill.
Defender
Whips out the
exposed.
shotgun, going back. Beats him. No success this time though.
Defender
And
has left
Snuggler's
the
takes
area of
out the
operation.
Jackal,
Defender
leaving
is
just the
exposed.
Thermite now in a 1v5. Which was the opposite to last round. It was a 1v5 over on the other side. And he gets taken out by Snuggler's on his run out. Much better job there by the defending team. Just managed to get the kills. That's all. They played the strat the same, but better frags. And they're going to customs supply room for their second site, which is interesting because most teams we see go ventilation second or even first, as we saw it last time with GRE by Greco Esports, choosing to go for ventilation workshop as their first site. And Moonplayer's on the Mozzie there. Nice pick to deny some drone game, which was something that is quite strong, and Bandit being 6 picked to a Kaid instead, so that'll be for denying the detention wall. Looks like the bet is just finished for whether Ficas will get a kill in the first round, and the answer was no. Looking at that, nobody
Attackers
on
need to locate and defuse
WaifuWarriors
bombs.
got a kill in that first round, unfortunately. Snuggler's getting a lovely triple kill on the Jaeger.
Bomb located by attackers.
And let's take a look at what this castle barricade's going to get put down. Probably you're going to see one over towards the double door here. Yeah, double door. You'll probably see one going over towards near the courtyard area, potentially. And it'll be interesting to see what sort of upstairs hold, because they're reinforcing off CCTV quite heavily. And I fully expect at least one, maybe two players in here. Then probably playing open hatches and Mozzie, getting some kill holes into the default supply room plant spot, and kill holes across the detention jail area. Open. And I don't know who's actually going to be playing in there. I think it looks like Jaeger. Yeah. Looking at this. Attackers really quick to get close up onto the site here. The stage playing really close, trying to get a pick onto one of the members, as it looks like Storm has finally connected to the share play, so hopefully we can hear from him now. Yeah, stage playing aggressively here. It was interesting to see what the Jaeger going for a run out, and unlucky with the timing there. The stage just pushed back. But Jaeger and Castle still holding this CCTV, and the attackers really need to get rid of them. We've also got Des Chalks, I guess that's how you pronounce it, on the Legion, playing on top of metal stairs. And yeah, they've got a lot of members upstairs just trying to deny this. Legion might be getting droned out here. Not as Sledge has now entered, and he's inside the break room, taking a couple of shots from Jaeger. Turns and kills the Jaeger. Only the castle now in there. Nice little kill from Shamrock. I think he's trying to search for this castle player, who I believe has dropped the hatch now, giving, yes, full control of CCTV as Legion retreats down the stairs, leaving every member of the sit downstairs now. One nitro shell off the mark, although Legion does pick up a kill to the IQ, but he's brought down to really low health. Shamrock's just going to peek these vertical holes that's been made by the Mozzie, as another C4 gets thrown off the mark as well. Leaving, yeah, no more C4s on the board now. The attacker's got 1 minute remaining, and they're now looking to blow open the tension wall. If nothing gets this on Kevin through a vertical hole, that was. And it's now a 4v3 in favour of the attackers. 45 seconds left to go. See if they're trying to look up for a plant. Shamrock gets a lovely kill onto Moon players. That's the Mozzie off the board. As Feecast now looks for a position to plant in. Looks like they're going to be setting up for that default plant in custom. There's Trox gets taken down, leaving just the Kaid remaining now.
Attackers have located a bomb.
He's getting down the plant. He spots Shamrock. Shamrock takes him out. Strong round by Shamrock there, picking up 3 kills. And yeah, much more decisive, good attack. And I think that the fact that they didn't waste that much time and didn't even pick up a pick on the CCTV hold there kind of impeded their defensive strategy.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I think the attackers took CCTV very quickly, with Shamrock getting the kill onto Jaeger and forcing Castle to rotate down. Still had a minute 30 left to go in the round, and then with that they used the vertical play that they had time to open up holes, get the picks needed to, and to make the defenders rotate off the positions. That just gave the attackers the advantage to open up the wall and get the job done.
We're going to see Ventilation Workshop being held down in round 4 here. What did you think they needed to do differently from last round?
The defenders, I think they gave top floor up a little bit too easy. They had the holding CCTV, but that was their only presence they had upstairs, so the attackers were able to gather outside CCTV as well as push through officers and armory and really isolate the attackers just to the defenders to just that 1 point of holding above. So I think this round they really need to emphasise. This is different. They're reinforcing off bathroom completely, but they need to emphasise on holding above and just making sure to waste as much time as possible.
Yeah, defending upstairs here is, I mean, defending Ventilation Workshop, you need to have strong presence upstairs, just like Armory really. And to be fair, on every site on this map, I think it's really good to have an upstairs presence. As we see 4 members right now upstairs, sort of prepping it up.
They're playing the top floor very heavily because you see they've reinforced the 4 bathroom wall there, where usually teams would have the rotation hole and hold bathroom or have the gas barricade and the double door where Legion just barricaded.
Yeah, it definitely is an interesting choice to fully reinforce off that bathroom side. As we see, Yaris is already inside CCTV and they're going to be doing CCTV take here. Spots the van cam. Shamrock inside of offices, creeping up on this Jaeger here. Interesting to see if he can get the kill here.
Attackers dropped the
getting an
diffuser.
engagement
Attackers have
sometimes
recovered
soon.
their diffuser.
Just
Yes,
the
I can drain
Jaeger
out this.
upstairs.
They need to drain out this Jaeger, otherwise he could surprise Samrock who's pushed in for the archives. 2 of them pushed in now. Jump 6 at his face.
Yeah, no, not much you can do there really. Good nade by Shamrock. Mute gets 1 kill onto Hibana. IQ pushes him out, and now they've got full top floor control, I believe. Yeah,
Attackers have
full
located
top
a
floor
bomb.
control. And with that sledgehammer still active, they can just start bashing holes and getting a lot of vertical pressure here. As Shamrock spotted 1 player.
I think he might go for the nade.
Whether he's taking out the castle of Kevin, yeah, the castle of Kevin. It's a 2v3 here. C4 is in hand for Moon players though. You can see they're still all upstairs. They're just, Nomad has now gone down to this window and they're going to probably be looking for a B side here. As yes, IQ is now getting the diffuser planted down. Need to play aggressively here now for this retake. He knows one plays outside there, goes to the nitrous cell. Off the mark. 3 peeks it.
Defenders
Unable
have
to take
located
him
the
out
diffuser.
here. And see where the Legion's going. They're both inside B now, but the sledge has got the vertical pressure and it should be easy for him. Moonplace peeks the vertical hole and kills the sledge there. He knows someone's on the upside down rappel, he might be going for a run out. No, he can't seem to find him. They haven't got much time now, they need to work together. Things are coming out from the
Defender
default
has
cam.
left the
IQ takes
area
out
of
1.
operation.
Legion's in a gunfight. IQ takes both of them. Good double kill there by Yaris there. And strong post-pump play really. Just gets that double kill in that main door. Lovely play.
Yeah, the attackers, they took top floor control and started playing vertical play with about 1:10, 1:15 to go. It was at the time it was pretty sure it was a 3v3, 3v2, so quite even, but they had enough time to set themselves up properly to go for that plant, which is a very good execute to end it off, and then they just held the angles with the IQ and the Nomad were playing upside down, not over aggressively peeking it, just to close out the round.
Yeah, and they're going to be heading back upstairs to the only site where they've had any success so far, round-wise. And they don't really want to lose another round, because if they lose another round, then they'll be going into their attacking half on their back foot. And some people could argue this is an attacker-sided map, but generally you want to get those defensive wins under the belt. You want to get at least 2. As the chat seems to be very happy for Yaris there, and that was a very nice double kill coming out.
Yeah, Kevin doing
Defenders,
0-2.
protect your bombs from being defused
He's
by
usually the player top frag into Delta 4-6. I think if he turns up and when he turns up, I think the games and the rounds are becoming a lot closer there, because usually he's the one on top of the scoreboard. So if he was there, I think the round count could possibly be 2-2, because he's one of those who can clutch rounds quite by himself.
They're going for the same strat. Did it work though?
10 seconds left
Didn't work
before insertion.
last time. They'll be hoping it'll work this time. I mean, if they
5
lose this
seconds left.
here, then they're gonna be not gonna be happy
Attackers
about
are
that.
moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
As you see, they're going for this exactly the same setup.
I'd really like to see the
And a lot
attackers
of
just go
members
for.
here coming around the offices. They might be pushing offices really hard.
Yeah,
Jack
I was
going
just
to
saying.
the balcony, I think.
I'd really like to see a hard side push because they just got everyone burning in there, but they're not really holding that many angles to counter the site push into archives or army very quickly.
Yeah, they're all stacked up on the side here. Maestro's on his camera, I don't know. Okay, he's off his cam now. Let's see if he can get any kills. Yes, taking shots from the butt here, getting droned out, so they know exactly where he is. Getting pinched by the whole team of WaifuWarriors here. Still biding his time. As we see Jackal inside of Archive gets a sneak kill to Jaeger. Yaris takes out the Maestro.
There's so much can rotate. They could easily quite easily plant here. We've got nothing.
Attackers have located
Castle
a
being
bomb.
taken out by Shamrock. Now in a 2v5. Legion's pushing in, trying to get some kills. 4v1 now. He takes out the Jackal. You peek in the same hole where everybody else has died, and yeah, WaifuWarriors very strong, decisive push, taking control of offices and just sort of using the rotations against them. I mean, all of Delta Force 6 there got killed in the same place, apart from the Jaeger who just got crept up on, unfortunately, by that Jackal. But all of the members got killed. I think 3 members died through that rotation hole from 90 into offices there. They just got sucked in, and the strong push really played out for WaifuWarriors.
Yeah, you look at the 460's hold there. It's a lot emphasised on expecting the attackers to push CCTV. You know, the castle, the window. They've got rotation holes and they've got a shield in case to push east stairs, but the most stressed positions to hold the CCTV doorway. So a lot of it is emphasised on holding CCTV, and I think the attackers read into that. So pushed offices quite hard, and the only contestant they really had was the Maestro.
Exactly. And the Maestro got pushed hard by the IQ and taken out. Yaris is having a very strong game on this IQ, as is Shamrock. Good kills from Webby. And again on the defense, like you said, this Kevin, usually a star player, unfortunately he's just not having his game right now.
Attackers need to locate
We're going to
and
see
defuse
them
as many
holding
bombs as they can.
upstairs again. Let's see, they've brought the same operator lined up. And I guess if it fails once, try it again. If it fails again, try it again. And now they're going to try it again. I mean, I want to see a little change up in the strats here. I mean, it can't be that they have, everybody knows a default strat for this site really. And the fact that they're persisting with it, I think it's the wrong call, to be honest. I don't know about you, but
Yeah,
it's just not
I
working
agree
out.
with you. I agree with you. They won it the one round, but it was mainly, I think the wallbang really set the
10
round
seconds
up,
to insertion.
whereas they haven't won it convincingly at all.
5
So
seconds
they
left
should
before
definitely go
insertion.
back to the default strat, or like a lot of teams should. I
Attackers
personally should have
objective
two holds for each bomb site, just in case your one like so doesn't work. You can try your secondary one.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, they just don't. One strat wonder here, and the attacking side, they're pushing the attack table. Worked last time. So, yeah, it worked very decisively last time. Perhaps it was influenced a bit by the fact that Jack managed to do that last time really easily. You see, Nomad has taken advantage. But yeah, they're just setting up for this officers. Moonplace does get the first strike on the Yaris, that is quite big, taking out the IQ. As Thermite peeks it, Thermite takes him out. That's the first kill of the game for Fee Class. As we see them now have control of offices, Jackal again is sneaking up on the Archive's balcony, getting some footprints. That is Arsenal. Jaeger is sort of trapped inside of archives here, trying to do his best to be attacking players.
If the book can rotate, you can easily grenade this Jaeger.
Attackers drop the bomb diffuser.
Jaeger does get a kill onto the thermite, and the attackers have got a lot of health missing from them. Spots another. Don't engage. He gets taken out by Shamrock. Nice
Bomb
little use
located
of
by
the own
attackers.
rotation hull as Legion takes out Webby. The attackers are still in a decent position though. They know exactly where the defensive members are, but they've only got just over a minute remaining. Shamrock might be getting shot by the Mute here. Mute seems to be pressing push up on the Legion. Goes down to the Legion. Leaving just the Jackal remaining now. A bit pinched inside of archives. Mute is really close to him. I don't know if he knows he's going to push him. Trying to get the headshot. Tags him and Mute wins the gunfight. Lovely display of skill there from the SMG-11. There we go. We see another defensive round successfully held by Delta Force 6. That's their second round of the game. And yes, they'll be much happier going 4-2 into the attacking half rather than 5-1 down. That wouldn't have been a great position.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Again, I think that round they just put one or two extra bodies closer to the Maestro and offices, which just gave him a little bit more support with the Jaeger. So you saw he was able to get the refrag to start with on that window in offices. Then he pushed out into Fountain and got the kill. I think it was onto the Thermite. I'm not 100% sure, but just the extra body there just helped the Maestro and helped hold Fountain for a bit longer and just slowed the attack down, which in the end was their downfall. But this defending lineup now by WaifuWarriors, quite interesting. You got two shotguns, the Jaeger, and a Clash. I'd like to see how they play the Clash in this.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Yeah, Clash is definitely an interesting pick. Got some Webby going on it, and yeah, interesting to see how they hold it. You could play like a really advanced position on maybe on the armory door. That would work out kind of well. Or maybe he's going to try and get control of 90 with it. See Yaris reinforcing
Attackers
off
have located a bomb.
Mountain, so they're going to be doing a different sort of hold. The one we just saw. And yeah, obviously people in the chat did mention earlier were saying that
5 seconds
Delta
to
Force
insertion.
seems to be a bit of a one strat team.
Attackers are heading out to
Definitely seems to be
defuse a
proved.
bomb.
So I guess any team can take note of that moving forward. It's going to play them in the coming weeks that they haven't had much variation today. So if you know their one strat, then you know their game plan. We've just had another bet going on here about how many defensive rounds Delta Force 6 will win. So go ahead and bet for that in order to get some more points. Oh no, that bet is just now closed. I guess I didn't see that. But moving on, attackers pushing CCTV as per usual. No form of hard wall denial from the Kaido or the Bandit, and Webby is playing the half wall. I don't know, there is a denial in the mute jammer. And so IQ's going to have to try and get rid of this mute jammer. Placement here, under metal bars. IQ's finding it difficult to take it out. You see the Twitch drone being used to try and get rid of this mute jammer. He does take out the Twitch drone. This Clash now is going to start causing some trouble.
Another Twitch drone
The
to try and
second
get
Twitch
that
drone comes in, and the second Twitch drone also gets taken down. Wow. So now they're going to have to go underneath to get rid of this mute jammer. IQ finally takes it out, allowing the Thermite to break open the wall, but it looks like Mute's trying to mute himself on that one. That didn't quite work for Ying is using her Candelas and is now entering. She's inside, rushing the small office, gets 1 kill. From the Legion, goes down to the Legion. Snuggles takes out Hypnotic, and the plant is getting down. Trying to take out the Clash, who's spinning and getting her shield up. Causing a lot of plays for IQ. IQ does manage to take out the Clash, and it's now a 1v3 with the Jaeger remaining. Diffuser is going down again by the Twitch, and they're going to know where this Jaeger is. He injured this one.
Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser.
He hasn't got the intel. He doesn't know about the half-wall player.
Defenders have eyes on the diffuser. Attackers need to
And
protect
yeah,
it.
Snuggles shoots him in the back. Good position there, and I think a really strong sort of rush from Moon players on this Ying, just coming in and spelling a lot of damage, and it sort of just disjointed the defense there.
Yeah, the one thing I do seem to see from Moon, especially when there was one easy in the qualifiers for this season, was himself or one of his teammates, usually himself, probably more times than not, did bring the Ying if the Ying was available. The Ying is a very strong operator. Moon, from what I can tell, does really like to play the Ying, and you saw that why she's just able to just throw Candelas in, especially with no ADSs in place. Everybody in the vicinity got flashed, and just the Legion rotating was able to take out Moon on the Ying. Because if that didn't happen, I think it would have been quite an easy triple kill.
Yeah. You're going to see them trying to hold down the same site, bringing the Clash again. It did work out well, to be fair. It's just that his defense got overwhelmed around him, and so he had to try and act by himself, which is very difficult as a Clash player. And that brings it to 4-3
Defenders,
now.
protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
What I do like is that they have decided to swap the mute out for Bandit, especially with the attackers bringing no one to really counter the Bandit Capital, but Capital won't be able to get the right angle. The only person to really counter him is the IQ, but that should be able to counter him what is live bandit tricking. So
Attackers have located a bomb.
if he does it right, he should be able to stop this wall from being open, or at least waste more time than what he did last round.
Yeah, the mute did waste a lot of time, to be fair. But Bandit is just a bit more effective. They would have stopped that second atomic charge had it been a Bandit last round.
Attackers are moving to defuse
Yeah, exactly. I
the bomb.
agree. He wasted a lot of time, but I think the Bandit probably would have stopped the wall being opened altogether. That if he's able to Bandit trick, it just depends on how the attackers are going to approach this. It's quite default hold from WaifuWarriors. Just the involvement of the Clash is the only thing you don't really usually see.
But I think it's a good play nonetheless.
Yeah, I agree with you totally.
We're seeing a Capital being brought for the first time in this match. And another bet is up right now as to who do you reckon will top frag this game. And looking at the scoreboard, I think Snuggles. Splashes are going to come out to try and burn any potential ADSs. They're on the door. Thermite's going to look to try and get the rebound, but he's still doing bandit tricks. Do they have the IQ below? No, IQ is inside of security, so I don't know how they're intending on getting rid of these. But, oh, they're going to try and use the Capital bolts, but they haven't got rid of the initial bandit charges. Moon steps in there and takes out one of them, but will this bandit be able to successfully trick it? Most of the charge is going down.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
He would have had it. He would have had it.
Mm-hmm.
IQ takes out the Jaeger. Snuggles with another kill. Moon plays is going to get injured. I'm not quite sure where from. Maybe from the bandit. He's playing close to the wall here, close to the breach. Has he been droned out? Yeah, he's been droned out. He's going to try and fall back now. And he does. Clash is playing this aggressive, and they really need to deal with this Clash now. They have one Fireball left, and that's going to come integral along with the Yin Candelas, so getting rid of this Clash. 1 minute remaining for Delta Force 6. That's the last Capital. Looks like someone was lagging. That's the last Capital Bolt has been expended. 4v3. favouring the defenders, although one defender is injured. The bandit. Team kill coming out from the Nomad. He's trying to deal with this clash, but this clash is proving such a problem.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
And Fikras peeks the Nomad and takes it out. Last one is the smoke here. Trying to take out the Capital, who's still out on the balcony. As with this clash remaining and 4 members, it's going to be near impossible to deal with this hold.
15 seconds remaining.
And he looks like he's just chilling outside.
10 seconds remaining.
I think he can't go first to let the
5 seconds
ground.
remaining.
No, Kevin gets taken down. Kevin having a little bit of a nightmarish game, unfortunately. Like we said before, usually a beast, but he's just not having his day. Maybe he's trying out new sensitivity since last time, or who knows? Or maybe they've tried to change up the roles a little bit, and he's playing more of a supportive operator. Well,
Yeah, it did seem like that on the defending wise. He was playing Castle for most of the rounds, where usually you do see Kevin on a more Jaeger visual based operator, more of a roamer, free to do what he wants to do. So I was quite surprised to see that, but nonetheless, now he's on Capital. But Snuggler's really doing the most for his team. The rest, Moon, Jump, and Descott's all on 4-3, but Snuggler's leading the way, double digits, and WaifuWarriors quite evened out. You've got Shaman Yaris on 7, Webby on 5, then the two supports you'd see on Figas and Hypnotic, both doing 3-2. 3 and 2 respectively, but doing their jobs.
yeah, they're playing the supportive operators, the smokes, and the smoke nades are coming in quite well. Unfortunately, Kevin didn't utilise the Capital bolts perfectly, and that would have won the round in my eyes.
Attackers need to locate and
Yeah, I
defuse
totally
as many
agree.
bombs
I
as they
think
can.
they struggled to get that wall open again as well. They took quite a lot of time to the Ying at
Attackers
position
have
and shoot,
discovered the location of
and
a
risk
bomb.
herself nearly getting killed to shoot her bandit charge.
Just a reminder that the contest for the bet is still open for people to bet on who they think will have the top frag of the round.
Ten seconds to go. 5 seconds to go.
Looking at the defense here, they've got a slight upstairs hold. 2 members, that's pretty standard really for how you're going to play this map. With the Valkyrie and Shamrock on the Jaeger. Again, Moon player's coming out on his wheel again. He's been doing quite well with it. He's really close. He gets peeked by Fikras with the shotgun. Brilliant opening frag there by Fikras, taking out Moon players. And now that's going to really help Delta Force, losing a member in the first 25 seconds of the round. Taking a look, they've now got control of CCTV, and they're looking to try and work towards the armory side of the map. Hibana's going to be going up onto the Archives balcony. Shamrock knows he's there by the looks of it. I don't know why he knows. Shamrock's going to peek.
Activating drone.
Jumps to the drone. And he baits him with the drone and then gets the kill. Brilliant play by JXMP here on the Hibana. Unfortunately, I guess. Is that a Nitro Cell? Nitro Cell does not go out the window, just off the mark by the Valkyrie, unfortunately. And she's now going to drop down, giving full top floor control to Delta Force 6.
Attackers have located a bomb.
That was just really shame. I think Shamrock thought he was doing the 200 IQ play by pushing, having the drone come out. But in the end, the 200 IQ play was by the Hibana. And he was just sort of baiting. At least I assume he was baiting. Exothermic charge being used up in order to take out the hatch into workshop. And we've got 2 members chilling inside the bathroom here, and one person is trying to wake their way up stairs of the feet crest. Now we could catch someone off guard here if they haven't got sufficient air jabs or flank drones.
The attackers
People watching the flank, he's looking out for any sort of claim, or maybe he hears you. air jab, and he's going to head
Attackers
back
recovered the
downstairs.
bomb.
Take some shots onto the Nomad who's at the front of the main door. He's in a gunfight. He's going to push her, and he downs her. Brilliant play by the Smoke, who's unfortunately going to pay for it with his life from upstairs by the Hibana. But he didn't know that he injured the Nomad there, and they still don't know that, as Nomad's going to finally get picked up by the Cacatau bolts. 30 seconds left now. They really need to start looking for a plant here. Strong position for the defenders to be in. But they have still got Cacatau bolts. He's going to smoke and go for a plant deep there.
15 seconds to go.
And he's now in. No smoke canisters
10
there.
seconds left.
Legion's going to try and push up. They know where the defuse is. Webby takes out the
5
diffuser.
seconds to go.
Webby gets a double kill. Hibana gets another kill, but he can't get down to get to the diffuser in time. And that is going to be another
Operators, you
defender
have run out of
round.
time.
And that's going to bring us up to match point for WaifuWarriors.
Yeah, a decent hold there from WaifuWarriors. Delta Force 6, 3v3, about a minute and 10 left, was in a good position, but they just wasn't able to slow down the push on what to do at the 3v3 mark, and then to go for the plant in the last 10-15 seconds, and then the defending team of WaifuWarriors just collapsed onto that bomb site, being able to just refrag and get the kills they needed.
And now this could be the final round. Match point to WaifuWarriors. They've come out with a strong thing, and I'd also like to say that, looking from the chat, it seems that this is not the main lineup for WaifuWarriors. They have a lot of subs playing today, which just goes to show how strong their main lineup could be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Webby is in the main lineup. I'm pretty sure Shamrock is usually a main lineup / sub. I think due to his availability, is usually a sub, but he could get into, in my opinion, quite a lot of the Masters teams. He could probably get into their main fives. On his day, he's one of the best fraggers in the Masters League, especially last season anyway.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused
Yeah.
by attackers.
Last season, he did do pretty strong, and we're going to see him holding customs supply room.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Now we're expecting quite a fairly strong upstairs hold. As you see the Mozzie coming out again. He's already launched. I don't know if he's got any drones or if he's just sort of used it to cut off drone rotation, which is another common use of Mozzie. Not to necessarily just capture them, but just to stop deny drone game.
10 seconds remaining.
Particularly is important as having your own camera.
5 seconds left.
Feature's going to take a little bit of damage. I'm going to see if it's friendly. Yeah, it's going to have to be a bit of friendly fire. And he's casting off the armor side. And I don't know who's going to be playing upstairs here. Probably by the looks of it, Webby maybe? But, yeah. And we've also got Hypnotic Bandit tricking by the looks of it on tension wall. He's getting capped out, but he's going to have to flee. He's down to half health, and they're going to get this wall open. Very efficient work here by Delta Force 6. I'm just trying to get a little peek through the drone hole. He knows someone's there. So there's a fight there. Mozzie with a run out. I'm not quite sure where that was. Upstairs. He tried to track down a C4 kill. Shamrock's going to take out Moon players on the Ying. That's the Ying down first pick again. Shamrock's not happy with that one. As Webby and Shamrock still going to be doing a lot of work up here. Flash is coming out. Drone's coming out as well. He's got a player on sandwich rappel. Or near sandwich, apart from repel. And they haven't managed to deal with these upstairs players. And that is their main goal right now. They really need to. Otherwise it's going to spell doom for them. Shamrock's playing really aggressively on this door here. Waiting for someone to overcome it. Sees the Nomad, misses the shots, unfortunately. He's back up now. Bandit's going to be taking out the IQ, and Moonblaze is going to get punished for his over-aggressive action by the Nomad. Still got Jaeger upstairs though, here holding a nice pixel angle from the back of Armory to the CCTV door, knowing that the Nomad is repelling there. And a minute 20 remaining, and they don't seem to be looking like they're in any position to set up for a plant, with the diffuser surrendered in a really awkward spot here. I'm not watching it. Capital's
They
on
still
drone,
haven't got
and
any
the drone's
balls.
going to get shot. He's going to try and fireball him, which is doing the damage, and yeah, that's going to take him out. Meanwhile, Nomad's going to pick up another kill, and all of a sudden, this is a 3v2 in favour of the attacking side. Just Yaris and Feetless left. Feetless is going to take out the... Oh no, I think he's going to get taken out, sorry, by the Nomad, and the air jab's going to send Yaris flying, and he's going to get taken out by Kevin on a pistol. Kevin picking up his first two kills of the game. That air jab was quite comedic here. He just gets launched, and then yeah, unfortunately Shamrock just overly aggressively peeked that thing. Maybe he got a wind of the bet for the highest top fragger and he wanted to get those kills, but who knows. Kevin picking up his first two kills of the game inside of round 10, which has got to sting a little bit. And we're going to see them holding upstairs again. And we've got to remember last time it was a 4v1 in the end here. And WaifuWarriors did a really solid job of defending.
Yeah, I'd like to see the 6-bit back onto the Bandit again. I think the Bandit is needed
I
to
agree
slow
with
down
that.
his stamina. It's the Capital bolt didn't stop them from the beginning of the book though, so he would be able to go and stop the Bandit trick a lot easier. So giving up the wall, not the best idea because you want to waste time, but at the same time you're not risking yourself getting killed or booked from below. I think last round, yeah, the attackers winning the round, but they collapsed quite late onto the
Attackers need
site.
to locate and defuse
With
any bombs that they can.
minute 22 past, they still hadn't actually entered the building. They need to. I think what I'd like to see is to take CCTV like they have done, but do what I haven't seen any teams really do is open up that 90 wall with a thermite charge just to hold the angle to be able to cut off rotation between bomb sites and really isolate the people in archives and offices and isolate them there and isolate the players in armory to separate the defense so they can push the armory quite a lot easier because they're not being able to rotate between bomb sites.
Yeah. And the point that's just been made in chat,
Attackers
a
are
very
moving out
important
to
point, is
locate a
that
bomb and
WaifuWarriors can't lose now. They're either won or it's a draw. So it's a really good confidence position to be in, knowing that at least they're going to come away with 1 point tonight.
Yeah, I think that's I think a good thing for them. Them knowing that they've got at least 1 point now gives them a bit of freedom to play a little bit more relaxed. The attacking side, Delta Force 6 are thinking they need to win 2 rounds to at least get a draw. So they're going to be doing everything, try and do everything to the book.
Now Clash is holding a pixel angle here onto this Buck, who is going to be going underneath to try and get the potential manufacturers, although there is none. But Buck is going to be really strong here, getting rid of the Clash from behind. Webby's going to have to play this really well. I'm sorry, it's going to be difficult for him to play really well with this Buck underneath. So I don't know if any member of WaifuWarriors is trying to get rid of this Buck, because it looks like Shamrock is slowly roaming his way over there in order to take out this Buck. And you see Buck just causing more drama for Webby here. Coming up to the midway point in the round, and not much has really been done. They have got the wall open, but they're not really in that much of a position to do so. Shamrock is playing a really aggressive position here, but unfortunately it's a bit too late. Feetcrest is going to go down to, I think, those Moon players on the balcony from behind. As yeah, looks like Royce Ball plays it there. He's going to try and get revived here by Yaris. To go for, as Patchman's got air jab and slaughtered. Capital Belt's coming out, smoke coming out. This looks like this is going to be the push. Smoke grenade, good smoke canister by Feetcrest.
Not hitting the number at
No, he didn't go through the wall there. And now it's a post-plant situation, 4v4. I mean, that 3v4 now in favour of Delta Force. And they've got to get someone 2v4 now. Shamrock's coming up on the flank here. Let me see what he can do here. So 1v4. Picks up the thermite. That's the first kill. Pushing up aggressively now around the small office. He hasn't got much time now to pick up these 3 kills. Delta Force playing this really passively, which is the right call. The drone intel's coming out, and Kevin gets another kill, making that the 3rd kill of the game. Bring it to 6-5. Now this is the final round of the match now, and this is a big round because now the nerves are on. Delta Force are like, look, we just need 1 more to draw. Okay, they can't lose this. But equally, WaifuWarriors are like, no, we were two rounds up. We don't want to lose this one. If we lose this one, then it's going to be a draw, and then they're going to feel like they've really thrown or choked out of the win here. So they're going back upstairs. They need to deal with this clash. This clash from they need to deal with this buck on the defensive side. This buck is causing them a lot of problems, displacing the clash along with the air jab pellet that sent the clash flying across the room, which is how they killed him. And last time they couldn't get rid of the clash, and that was what won them the round.
Yeah, they're bringing the Ying again, which worked in the earlier round. One of the early rounds, we've been able to Ying and play quite aggressive. The Nomad's a good way to get anyone in half wall, try and expose them out of half wall, just to nomad the flanks and to nomad the push up from the sandwich direction. So they're going for the defuse. I do want to see the defending side try and put a bit more emphasis on something to do with CCTV. They have the ACOG of the Maestro. Maybe you try and use angles, open for angles, or do something with the Maestro to try and stop them from having to take CCTV as comfortable. And with Shamrock on the Jaeger, I think he needs to try and do what he did last round, but kill the book off as early as possible. I think that will help the defending side massively.
Yeah, same setup here. By the defensive side.
5 seconds to go.
And also talking about the top frag bet that we had earlier, it's currently 10 on Shamrock and 11 for Snugglers. Snugglers hasn't really managed to pick up many kills in the past couple rounds, and it's coming. This could be either of them right now. Who's going to get the top frag round, top frag accolade or whatever, and win you guys the bets. And yeah, we see Snugglers setting up for bucking behind the half wall again. They really need to deal with it, and they have no players anywhere near it. He's going to be able to just start making holes, start causing problems. He's got a drone around, and he can take a look at the players that are around him. Maestro must have done a lot of damage from that vertical play there by Buck, and he is peeking this Buck hole. If Buck goes back here, it could be bad for him, but he's got the intel that he's peeking it, and so he looks like he's not going to push it. Smart move by the Buck. Shamrock is now playing an aggressive position. Yin Candella's coming out. That usually means that might be a rush about to come in. As the wall is open. They really need to get rid of this Maestro.
Maestro getting capitaled. He was doing the camera.
That was really good, but the run out by Shamrock takes out Snugglers. That's now 11 all kinds of flags. Yep.
Oof. My bet might not pay off here.
But he's trying to they're trying to nomad this clash again. But good use of that. I believe the deployable shield is trying to catch these nomads, you know, instead of going on the wall. And Shamrock's going back downstairs looking for a run out. Nobody on rappel though, and he gets back inside. He does get detected. They're playing in aggressively now. The plant is going down. Ying's going to take out one. There's someone with metal. They're going to back out now. Thermite's gone downstairs. Ying's going to get taken out, and that makes it now a 3v3. Clash is getting air jabbed. He's got his shield back up. He's going to try and protect it. They're going for a defuse. Shamrock's on the defuse. Will he get it? The defenders need to push. The attackers need to push him out now. He's going for the defuse. He gets it. What a clutch defuse there. That's the game. They're going the game with the defuse there. 11 kills, so they drew the frag competition. But that play by the Clash, I'm sorry, Webby on the Clash there, that had the MVP play right there. Blocking the bullets, and then the attackers they couldn't advance. And the angle that that Webby and Shamrock were playing in coordination there to have the defuse on point. Shamrock was just completely shielded from all the attackers, and they couldn't get anywhere near him. Brilliant job by the defenders there. That gets the round. Wow. I can't believe that. That was an amazing play there by by the defenders. Such good synergy between Webby and between Shamrock, and Delta Force 6 are going to be really annoyed with that game.
Yeah, it's good play there by WaifuWarriors. Yeah, I think that the whole team overall did their jobs, did what they had to do. I think they did well to close it out, obviously being 6-4 up, to then being where they are finished off, being able to close it out after Delta Force 6 went out to get the one round to get it to where they could possibly draw the game. So to be able to close it out and just forget the round before, I think was really good from them.
So we're going to take a short little break now, but to kind of calm down after that game. Brilliant play, but we'll be back in about 10 minutes for our final game of the